Here are the 5 different types of investment banks you can work for. Absolutely nobody talks about this, and it will completely change the way you think about recruiting. And stay to the end, there's a secret that almost nobody knows about. First, you have the bulge brackets. These are the banks that everyone mistakenly obsesses about when they first learn about investment banking. Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley. They do the biggest deals in the world, such as Microsoft's $69 billion acquisition of Activision Blizzard. They have big balance sheets, they do the biggest deals, and brand names that your parents will recognize. Unfortunately, they glaze super hard over kids at target schools and DEI, and if you're outside the club, it's just not going to happen. The processes are super HR driven, and they screen for prestige and diversity quotas. Next, you have regional boutiques, which are usually a last resort to break into investment banking. These boutiques are often started by former investment bankers at top investment banks who left for more autonomy or better work-life balance. If you're non-target or getting started late recruiting, regional boutiques are your best option for breaking into investment banking. The interview processes are way less competitive, and because less people are aware, these are great opportunities for you to break in. You are unlikely to work on blockbuster deals or make it directly into private equity, but you have a shot at lateraling to a bigger bank, but certainly having better work-life balance. Next, you have elite boutiques, and these are widely considered the best bankers on the street. Extremely meritocratic, and they do not care where you went to school. As long as you're good, you're going to get a shot. Elite boutiques get the highest pay and oftentimes also have the best exits into private equity. The biggest trade-off is the interviews are 10 times harder, and they expect you to think like a VP from the get-go. Some of the most well-known firms in the space include Moelis, Lazard, and Evercore, among many others. They often do billion-dollar deals, including the $7 billion investment by KKR into Dr. Pepper. Next, you have middle market banks, which are gigantic, sometimes global investment banks, but that just work on much smaller deals. They're not as flashy as bulge bracket banks or elite boutiques, but you still get real reps and real responsibility. These are great options for kids at non-target schools as well as bottom buckets at target schools. Great examples of banks include Harris Williams, William Blair, and Houlihan Lokey, among many others. At the top middle markets, you're going to have a shot at private equity. And the most exciting type of investment bank, in my opinion, are the secret boutiques. They are the most secretive banks on Wall Street, and even kids at Ivy League schools don't know about them. And it's because you don't find them, they find you. A few examples include Gordon Dial, M. Klein, and Allen & Co. Some of these banks don't even have websites, and M. Klein, for example, doesn't even let their investment bankers put M. Klein on their LinkedIn, so it's impossible to network your way in. And if you've never heard of Gordon Dial before, he's the former chairman of investment banking at Goldman Sachs, literally the highest ranked investment banker, and he left to go start his own investment bank. A couple of deals that these guys have done include the Saudi Arabia Live deal with the Prince of Saudi Arabia, which was closed by M. Klein. Again, these banks are competitive and not more competitive than elite boutiques, and the coolest part about them, you may be on a team of 1 of 30, 1 of 50, and Sam Altman or the Prince of Saudi Arabia will literally know your face and your name. You can't